and welcome back to another vlog. Today is Friday and I have the day off because tomorrow's Canada Day, so today is my day off for that. And I'm really excited. I have a lot of things I want to get done, so I thought I'd pick up the camera and take you along. It's very dreary, so I apologize if it's like very dark in this video. It's been raining for I think over a week and it's still gonna go for a few more days. But yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. I just finished getting ready for the day and tidying up around the house, mainly in the kitchen because we have a guy coming soon between 10 and 10:30 to chat with us about potentially getting the kitchen remodeled, a little makeover. As you know, we've been in kind of house prep, house reno mode, and the kitchen is one thing that we've always wanted to do because it looks very outdated and I feel like it could be a little bit more functional, but I'm scared it's gonna be a ton of money, and normally that's something that you would save up for. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's gonna happen now, but I'm excited to have someone come in and talk to us at least about some options available and how much approximately he thinks it would be, and then we can kind of decide from there if it's something we'll do sooner or maybe a few years down the line. So that should be interesting. I think Aidan will be available. He just finished a work call now, and I don't know. I hope he doesn't ask us too many questions about what we want because I have no clue. We were at IKEA last night and so many of them look nice. I think I want something with a lot of white, but maybe an accent color. I don't know. I just think it would be a little more classic because right now it's very red and yellow and it's not cutting it. But yeah, one thing about being pregnant and running around, especially in the morning, for me, is that I get really out of breath and lightheaded and a little woozy. So it's kind of dangerous. Not dangerous, but like I need to not be leaving things to the last minute because I need to be able to sit down for a minute and take a break. I had low blood pressure prior to pregnancy, and so I think it's just like really easy for it to dip. And I'm still trying to work through that. I haven't felt as dizzy as I did a few weeks ago, luckily. But sometimes like I feel like you can still hear it. My breath is like still trying to come back. I still feel like, whew, and I just went like down 4 stairs and back up a few minutes ago to fix our shoes by the door. So, I don't know. Anyways, Aidan got us Tim's this morning, so that was nice, and I'm hoping to get a lot done today. I know there's a lot of stuff around the house that I want to be doing and that I should be doing, but one of my goals for today is to kind of work on content because I have a lot of videos I've filmed and haven't edited yet, and I'd like to do those. I also have some sit-down videos I'd really like to film before I get too far into pregnancy and too far into the year because it's already the end of June and I'm almost 23 weeks pregnant, so everything's flying by and I want to make sure that I'm documenting things. Hey Pooks! I don't talk about it a lot, but I love making content. And if I could make this more part of my life someday, that'd be amazing. So I don't want to have any shame in that. I'm proud. I'm not always going to be proud. I was talking with some family recently about these videos. Hello, if you're watching. And they said, they were saying how much they've been watching them. And I was like, I feel so uncomfortable. Oh, there's my Pookie. Good girl. I feel like I always really appreciate it when someone says they watch my videos, but the feeling I get more than that is cringe. Just like, I'm like embarrassed and awkward and I'm like, oh, what did I say in that one? Like, did I do anything weird that, I don't know, that they might not already know about me, and then it's like uncomfortable. And I said that, and then they said, a lot of things are cringy before you ever feel good or proud of it. Like Aidan's brother, he does magic, and for the longest time, he probably felt really cringy and uncomfortable, and people were like, ugh, you do magic? But now, well, for years and years, it's been the coolest thing ever. Everyone loves it. They ask him to pull out card tricks at parties. Like, it's the best. I don't think anyone's gonna pull up my YouTube videos like that, but it's something good to keep in mind, that it's gonna feel uncomfortable starting and being outside of your comfort zone and doing something different than what everyone else does. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it if you love it. So I'm trying to remember that every time that I feel weird and uncomfortable. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the guy. Thanks for the long chat. Okay, so we just met with the guy. He was really knowledgeable and helpful. I'm standing like in between the kitchen and the dining room right now. Originally, we were just thinking about like refreshing the kitchen itself. So like appliances would stay in the same places. I'll show you. So, you know, we would still have cabinets here, counter here, the fridge, dishwasher, sink, stove, and microwave, and keep the same layout. We just got the window done in this kitchen last year, a couple years ago. So yeah, it's fine. It's working. Like 10 minutes before this guy showed up, Aidan said, what if we could take the wall down? So this wall, it just kind of cuts off the kitchen from the dining room and the rest of our space, which is more open concept. And that was one of the first things that he asked us when he got here. He was like, well, are you doing a little kitchen refresh, or are you doing like knocking this down, opening up the space and like having a whole new thing? Because those are two very different budgets. And so I was like, well, yeah, we want to be more budget friendly, but also maybe this is something to think about. And now we're like mind blown, because basically it would just change everything. And I think it would really improve quality of life, especially with a little one on the way. He kept talking about how nice it would be to be able to be in the living room and see who's in the kitchen. It'll improve the use of our heat pump, which is right over there. That'll be able to travel the air into the kitchen better, whereas right now it's kind of cut off. The light will be better, it'll feel more open. We could even have a kitchen island, which we obviously don't have the room for right now because the kitchen's so small. We could have an island in there and then, you know, change the shape of things a little bit. Kind of extend the kitchen down to where that window is. It basically doubles the cost. He said we would have to add something here. So this is, you know, downstairs to our front door and upstairs. We would have to extend this wall slightly just to make sure that it's still load bearing, safe, I don't know. So it would cut off this area a little bit, but then the kitchen, dining room, living room would all flow so nicely. So I'm feeling a little overwhelmed now. And he said it would be like a 12-week project basically. So we're cutting it close to be able to do that before baby. And also we don't have that money right now. I'll be fully honest. And like, we could look into loans and stuff, but yeah, I just don't know if the timing's right. I think we're gonna get him to do up the design, figure out if we like it, and then, you know, maybe we wait until next year or something like that. I would love to have it done sooner, love to have it done before the baby comes and have like a fresh space, but we still need to get the rooms done upstairs, so it's tricky. And the thing is that we're realizing, and he mentioned, is like if we were just to do a little kitchen refresh now, it's gonna change the kitchen. We're probably gonna wanna keep it like that for a long time. So we can't just like choose to knock this wall out later on. That's not how it works. You wanna design it with this in mind. He said, you know, are you planning on staying here for a long time, or are you gonna move in a few years and like rent it out or something? And that's another whole thing, because originally when we moved in and then we were renting and then bought it, it was like, we don't want to be here forever. This is not our forever home. And we could see ourselves moving and renting it out someday. But the housing market is just insane. So we don't know if that'll happen. And making this home more functional and feel more like us seems like a great idea. It's also adding value to the home so that we can sell it for more later, or, you know, rent it out for more. So there's a lot of things to think about, and I don't know yet what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna take the weekend to try to figure it out and then let the guy know so that he can do up a drawing for either just the room by itself or without the wall, and then we will go from there. But he gave us a rough idea of budget and I was like, oh God. Anyways, he had some good ideas. He also mentioned that, like, you've seen this space before. It'd be nice to have our TV on that back wall and have like an electric fireplace below it and have some built-in shelving. And I was like, ooh, do you do stuff like that too? And he was like, oh yeah, whatever. Again, this would probably be a whole different project from that, but I've always wanted that. I've always wanted a little fireplace, and I think it would make it feel really cozy. It's just a little tricky to figure out because obviously once you get into home reno mode, it's like there's so many things you can do and everything costs money. So I don't know what the best way to do it is. Now we're looking at like refreshing everything, and it costs so much money, and we're also on a timeline. So it's a lot to think about. Oh my gosh, the day is flying by. It's almost 1 o'clock now. So I need to have a bite to eat. But I'm gonna do some planning and then try to get some work done this afternoon before we have date night tonight. Which, again, I was like, well, should we even go out to dinner and have date night if we're trying to save money for like a huge renovation? A part of me just doesn't want to. Some restaurants are so expensive. I asked on Instagram for people to send me ideas for our date night this week, and I looked at some of the menus that people recommended, and like, this is no judgment, but just personally, if all of the entrees are like over $25 to $30, I'm like, that's too expensive. I just don't think it's reasonable. I mean, maybe once in a while, but we're doing a monthly date night and I don't want to be spending that much on an entree. And then it's like, you know, if you want an appetizer or a dessert as well and a drink, it's like, it's just insanely expensive. I don't know if anybody else can relate on that, but I'd like to go for a nice meal and it not cost hundreds of dollars. Normally I plan out the date nights much better, and this time I've just been struggling. I don't know why. So I'm gonna take another look at that, figure out for sure where we're gonna go. And I did buy a new game that I think we could play afterwards, so that'll be part of the date night. It's a game I tried to get months ago, multiple times, and I would try to get it on chapters because it said that they would have them in stock, and then they would be like, whoops, sorry, we don't actually have this. And I was like, how can that happen? And there was one day I tried to get it, I think before we went away for our anniversary, and I called 3 different Indigo stores within HRM, which all said that they had like 6 copies available online, and every store was like, oh yeah, no, we don't carry that. And I was like, why does it say you have 6 of them? And they were like, oh, sometimes that happens. It's like, okay, I know that inventory can be like that, but literally all 3 stores have the same problem. Like, somebody needs to update your system. I'm sorry, but I keep trying to order this game and then it never comes. Anyways, I got an email a few days ago saying the game was on sale, and then it said it was in stock at one of the stores. And so I was like, okay, I'll order it, and I don't need it like today, which is when I needed it the other time. And then it turns out they had it this time. They actually had it at the store because it said it was ready like a couple hours later. So ridiculous. Anyways, I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm gonna do another little brain dump right now because I feel like there's a million things in my mind, and today's the last day of the month. Tomorrow's July 1st. I feel like there's a lot of things to sort out in obviously our home, but also like personal stuff and planning for July and doing content stuff. Time to get organized and get in a few hours of work. Okay, I just finished filming my Taylor Swift New York weekend recap, and now I need to run to the library because they're closing soon, and I'm gonna take back The Bodyguard, which was very good, and in 5 years, which was good, but I didn't love it as much. I think I might try to do a mid-year book review recap if I have time at some point soon. So let me know if you do want to see that, because I feel like I've been reading a lot of books and I'm really enjoying it. Anyways, I've got a few waiting for me at the library. One of them's going to expire today, so I need to go grab it before they close. Be back soon. Wow. I think I just manifested something. Okay, I just got back from the library and I forget, did I say earlier? I was having trouble picking a place for dinner. I was pretty much decided on one last night. There were reservations available, and then when I went to book it, all the reservations were gone. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then I spent another couple hours looking at restaurants tonight, or this afternoon, and I booked a different place, which I also want to go to, but not quite as much. But I put myself on the wait list for a cancellation for the first restaurant. And I was just thinking as I pulled into the driveway, I was like, I wonder, like, it's almost 5 o'clock. I wonder if a table's going to become available last minute. It just did. It just did. I think Aiden's drying his hair, so he won't be able to hear. But I want to take Aiden to Salt and Ash because it's one of the newer restaurants in Queen's Mark, right on the waterfront. And I went there once for brunch, but that's it so far. So I haven't gone for dinner before, and I think it'll be really nice. Hey, Puka. But I want to try to get Puka out for a walk before we go because it's been so rainy this week. She hasn't had very much time outside. So that would be good. But yay! I can't believe it came available. Amazing. I'm so glad that worked out. Wow. Okay, I'll show you what I got from the library as well. I read The Silent Patient a few years ago and loved it. It was really good. It's a thriller and it has a big twist. And recently I read The Maidens by the same author, and he made a couple references to this book in that book, and I could not remember anything. I'm really bad with movies and books and stuff. Like the plot and the details, well, I can usually remember the plot, but the details are like gone after I've read it. So I'm very excited to read The Silent Patient again. See if I see some of the signs coming. I don't even fully remember the twist, but I think this will be the first time in a long time that I'm rereading a book. So this is really exciting because it was a good one. So I can definitely recommend that to you already. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Well, not a lot of good things. I think this is going to be like heartbreaking, but also funny. I think she had a very weird upbringing, and her mom was not very nice. So, yeah. But I don't read a lot of nonfiction or like celebrity biography stuff, so I'll be interested to see if I can actually enjoy this and get through it. And then Spanish Love Deception. This is just a random romance book that someone recommended, maybe on YouTube. I'm not sure. But look how big it is. This is a chunky one. I always think these ones are going to be like quick reads, but yeah, so I've got lots, and I've still got a few. I still have these 3 from last time I went to the library. My Lovely Wife, The Wrong Family, and Firefly Lane. So I need to pick one of these to start up because I just finished In 5 Years. I'm thinking, I don't know. I read 2 romances recently, so I feel like I should go for one of these thrillers. And also these are due the soonest. So yeah, maybe start one of these tonight. What do you think, Puka? Are we gonna go outside soon? Puka's looking real scruffy, but she's got a groom on Sunday, so she'll get all freshened up for the summer, hey? Yeah, good girl. Okay, I just changed into my other dress from Old Navy, and we're pretty much ready for date night. Aiden! Hello!
Hi there.
What the heck?
I froze.
You...
Like a deer in the headlights.
Oh no.
Hi,
Hello.
Vlogmas.
Oh.
Oh.
Every time you call it Vlogmas, I'm like, ugh.
Why?
I don't know, because it's not Vlogmas right now.
Yeah.
It's
Hi,
a
Vlogmas.
special time.
Hi, pregnancy vlog.
No, I mean Vlogmas is a special time.
Hi, pregnancy vlogmas.
Okay. We're almost ready for date night. We're going to take the Dukes out for a walk. Poogie, are you ready to go for a walk? Let's do it.
Boom!
Okay, we just got back from our walk and oh, you're getting a peek at the white walls. We're ready to go for date night and I have something to tell you. If you're getting married, I have a tip. I bought a special wedding perfume. I've got this one and I wore it on our wedding day. And now I wear it for every special date night so that it doesn't just sit there and never get used, but it reminds me of our wedding day. So it's very special. Right. I think we're ready.
Can you imagine drinking something for that long? You're still going. Okay, that's enough water.
It's so good, can't stop.
Why do dogs drink for minutes?
No, you're good.
Good girl.
No,
She like
God.
stumbles away from
Whoa,
the
drunk.
water. Whoa, that water is busting, Dad.
We
No,
just got
She's getting more.
We just got back from dinner. I took Aiden to Salt and Ash.
Salt and ash.
What did you think?
I thought salty ass was good. Loud. Very loud.
It was really loud. There was a large group of people who were treating it like a dance club. Dance club? How old am I?
You know, one of them things that the kids do.
Yeah, they were just standing around
There's
yelling.
a lot of standing around yelling and going, "I love you, man," and then slapping on the back and just.
Yeah, they were doing shots.
Yeah, they had a canoe shot. That was interesting.
Like a shot ski? For 4 people? But
Shot ski.
Shot ski?
I don't know what that is.
What? On a ski?
Shots on a ski. Yeah, it was just like that, except a little canoe cut it.
Yeah.
They rang a bell and everything.
But then the rest of the restaurant was older people. So it was a weird vibe. Very noisy.
Yeah.
But it was
Once
nice.
Yeah, once those people sat down / like chilled out, it was good. Yeah, I don't know how the old people were doing it. Some people could barely even get into the booths. They were so old. I felt bad for them. Like, just so old. They're like, fuck, I can't even sit down anymore. It's too rough. So that was pretty funny. / frightening. But the food was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, best cornbread I've ever had. No slight to Nicole, who made great homemade cornbread, which was very good. This was like just next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good cornbread. Holy shit.
What was your meal? A chicken something?
Yeah, just like fried chicken, collard greens, mashed potato, and gravy. What did you get?
I got a margarita pizza. And we got tater tachos to split to start, which is like tater tot nachos. And it was very good.
Yeah, it was really good. It did remind me of Napoleon Dynamite a little bit.
Why? I don't remember. I haven't seen it. Oh, something but tater tots.
It's
Yeah?
like hoarding them. Yeah.
Oh no.
Give me your tater tots.
Bouguets?
But they were really, really, really good. Just like, yeah, all the seasonings of nachos. Done up nice in one of those like mini cast iron skillets.
Yeah.
They had their own beer. Their own in-house beer, which was made in Stellarton, but then branded Salt and Ash.
Yeah.
Was good. Somehow it was cheaper than the non-alcoholic option, which is like $2 at the Superstore, but they were selling it for $8. So I got the $7 beer because I'm all about the money. The money. We didn't get dessert there.
No, we went to the Fog Company, which is a new spot in that Queen's Mark area. And I've been wanting to go, but we were both very full and it's not very warm outside. So they primarily do very fancy ice creams. So in a cone or a bowl, but like fancy flavors and toppings and things like that. But because we were so full, I thought we could get some stuff to take away. So they have a bunch of different cookies. We got a birthday cake cookie, which looks very yummy. So many sprinkles. And they have donuts.
Oh.
So Aiden picked...
Oh,
It's not
she's
for
stretching
you.
with
It's not
all
for
her
you.
poodle buddy. Come on.
Aiden picked this one. What is it called? Moon Mist?
Moon Mist.
Something?
Yeah.
So I bet it'll taste like Moon Mist ice cream. It's very chunky.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah.
It weighs
So-
a lot.
So that's our dessert for whenever we feel like it. Hi, Pooks. And I told Aidan, date night is not over yet.
Yeah, you told me Puka has something for us.
Puka has something for us.
Pookie, what you got?
I'll go get it. Be right back.
Did you know about this? Welcome to Aidan and Puka time. What are we gonna do while your mother is away? But the camera's still recording. What are we gonna say? What if you have a little bit of beer while your mom's not looking? No?
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay. Oh, I hear Pookie's sniffer going 200 miles a minute.
Okay, what did you guess in the car?
I guess the board game.
Yeah.
Hey!
It's a board game!
Tapple!
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 I'm so excited. I've wanted to get this for so long. I almost bought it. Yeah. I tried to buy it on, I think, Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve or something.
I've never heard of this game before.
Because Chapter said they had it in stock and I was like, that's going to be perfect for Christmas. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't there. It didn't exist. I got an email saying it was on sale. And then they had it in stock and I was like, finally! And so I thought that was a good dealing. You want to play?
Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
I might need batteries.
What a weird box. It opens up like a package.
Really?
Yeah, normally board games come with the
yeah, I guess so. So it's like alphabet game.
alphabet game. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But you like tap down one of the letters.
What the hell?
Okay, we just went over the rules. I think we know how to play. I'm excited. Because we played an alphabet game, or we used to at least.
Used to.
So I feel like this is alphabet on a timer. And out of order. Yeah. Something soft. Pillow.
Marshmallow.
Blanket.
Fur.
Hair.
Spongy?
Spongy?
Sponge.
That's not soft. Is it? I'm calling you out on it. Isn't a sponge rough? Normally?
You know, it's like, if you fell on it, it would be a soft landing.
Oh!
It's not the greatest. I was more thinking like the playground kind of
Spongy.
sponge. Spongy.
I won the first round!
You won the first game.
First game?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think?
We can edit this out of the vlog, right?
Yeah.
Make it so that I won?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Aidan won the first game!
Yeah. You gotta keep up the patriarchy somehow.
No!
It's like, thanks for buying it, boob. How much did it cost? How much?
It was on sale for like 26 or something.
That's great. We'll play this a bunch.
Yeah. With the family, too.
Yeah, and in bed. Can you imagine this? Time to get up, boob. You know what time it is? It's time to go to work. You gotta get off your ass. I don't care that you're pregnant. Puka needs some food.
Oh no, that's terrible.
This would be a great game.
You're gonna play it in bed while I'm sleeping?
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Bang! Alright. Is that enough tease Alyssa for today?
We got like a few hours left.
Alright. We're gonna play some more game?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll see you later. Maybe tomorrow. We're probably gonna play a few more games.
Yeah.
Have a chill night.
Chill night.
And have our treats.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Bye-bye, vlog.